First of all, you asked what are the legal ramifications, if any, for repeatedly claiming in a lawsuit that you're the president of the United States with executive privilege when you're not.
Oh, man.
It would be like if I identified myself as America's Junior Miss fourth runner-up.
Yeah.
Or Miss Congeniality, 1979. Oops.
That was like a legal Mad Libs. It's like Donald Trump sat down with his lawyers and they went through and they just had him fill in the blanks. And they had to revise it a bunch of times because, of course, all the blanks were filled in with fart, some variation of fart, just like kids do with Mad Libs, naturally. And so that's maybe why there was a whole conflict with his lawyers where he's got 3 lawyers signed on to the bottom of that document. One's from Fort Lauderdale, one's from Baltimore, and another one's from Washington, D.C. So clearly, Donald Trump has his pick of any lawyer he wants that's in that jurisdiction.
Well, just the narrow letter, Hal Sparks, who confirmed yesterday that he is you before we get him wet and feed him after midnight.
Yes.
But so John Solomon is the right-wing guy that's the Trumpy, right? He's supposed to. He's the former Fox News contributor, pro-Trump founder of Just the News. He defended his bombshell leak, quote unquote, about the FBI search and wound up declaring that Joe Biden is the man who defeated Donald Trump in 2020. Going to your tweet and what you say almost every day, Trump always makes things worse for Trump because journalists and experts across the political media world mocked Solomon's scoop, which they say had the opposite of the intended effect. Critics pointed out Solomon's own report showed that Biden deferred to independent agencies, that Trump and his team were given plenty of opportunities to comply but drew out the process, and that the seized materials in question were hair on fire serious. It is hard to. People are just sort of stunned at the things he puts out that he thinks somehow are going to help him that only make things worse, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's evident in this document, this filing that was that we saw the other day, which was just absolutely ludicrous. Where, in fact, in this document, he confesses to violating the Presidential Records Act. It's just like one thing after another. He's like a drunk. He's like Otis from the Andy Griffith Show, just stumbling into this giant room full of rakes, and the rakes are hitting him in the face, and he just can't stop stumbling. He's like falling in. He's just like backpedals into like a propeller spinning. It's just he's constantly making things worse for himself. And I hate to keep hitting that slogan, but he keeps proving me right on that. Every time Donald Trump opens his mouth, he just falls into another possible. I mean, my God, we may be
warehouse full of lawyers stepping on rakes. Right.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we may be looking at the president being charged with aiding and abetting lying to the FBI.
Yes.
Because of Christina Bobb signing that document saying that, well, we've handed over all the documents. But wait.
Yes.
Oh, my God, there's this other room.
Steve Vladeck said the May 10th letter from NARA is damning to the former president on a number of levels, not the least of which the lack of reference to a claim by Trump's representatives that he had declassified any of the classified material that were quite specifically at issue. It's like they can't even keep track of his own lies, right? Now that's never mind that now. Right. Duty to Warn said Trump ally John Solomon released a letter to Trump from NARA back in May. In Keystone Cop fashion, the letter is incredibly damning for Trump. It's hard evidence that Trump knew the documents were classified and did not belong to him. No mention of the mythical declassification. I mean, it's...
Yeah. And plus there were special access program documents, apparently, in this all these boxes. Sitting down there at Mar-a-Lago, under the omelet bar, where anyone can wander in and out of that room. It's amazing. Yeah. And so, the special access program documents, I'm wondering if Donald Trump saw SAP and thought it was Save America PAC, and that's why he kept them. I'm waiting for that to be the excuse. Oh, these were all Save America PAC documents.
I'm a sap. I'm a sap. Is that it?
Yes. Exactly.